Yo guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before you guys freak out, I'm not quitting social media and I'm not quitting YouTube. I just wanted to update you guys on like where I'm at with everything because we've been putting out 2 YouTubes a week, which has actually been a lot. I know you guys kind of know like what goes into it, but I feel like you don't genuinely know until you're actually doing it. So I'm not quitting. I'm not going to quit anything. I'm not quitting social media. I love social media for various reasons. I also hate it for various reasons, but I do love YouTube and I love the long form content. However, YouTube is taking up a lot of my time and it's taking up a lot of just my mental capacity. So if you guys don't know or you guys are new to the channel or anything, I do own the brand Lifted Lifting. This is like a stoner, gym rat, girl, supportive. It's like the ultimate fitness stoner group, basically. So I make the clothing and I run all of it myself. I run all the socials. I run all my own socials, as well as I make the clothing. Like I'm constantly talking to my designers and my suppliers. So it's just, I've also got an app. We've got our app. I coach some girls. There is a lot going on at all times of like all the time. So it is, I would say it's just difficult to keep up with all of it, especially when you are making long form content. If you guys have ever made YouTube videos, let me know. Like it takes a long time. It takes a long time to plan them. It takes a long time to just make sure that you're putting your all into them. It takes a while to edit them. And currently James and I don't have the capacity to keep doing 2 a week. We do have to like push our focus onto other social media platforms, just other content creation vibes, you know. I'm kind of sad about it because we did the vlogs for a while. It was like the daily vlogs for like, I swear we did it for 2 weeks. And to be honest, best time of my life. Like we traveled a little bit, you know, we were going to different gyms. It was actually quite a vibe to be doing that. But that was a lot of work. Like doing a vlog every single day was crazy. Loved it, but it was a lot. Then we moved into doing 1 a week and then we moved into doing back to like 2 a week. So lately we've been doing them on Monday and Friday and I love it. I absolutely love it. However, I do want to go like a different route, even with the videos that we are putting out. So we're putting out a lot of like workout videos. Some of them are vlogs. It's kind of all over the place. I genuinely want a little bit more structure. I'm like an organized structure person. Like I'm like everything that I put out has to have like a bit of meaning behind it. It either has to impact someone or it has to like, you know, help someone with their form, help someone in the gym, whatever it may be. And I feel like with putting out 2 a week, plus doing TikToks, plus doing Instagram Reels and all that, I feel like my other content has been lacking just because we're spending so much time trying to plan and trying to like organize these YouTube videos. And it's draining to say the least. So like it is a little bit too much, but I don't want to stop if I'm being completely honest. So I'm like, I will go down to 1 a week. What we're going to do is we're going to go down to 1 a week. We will post them every single Monday at 10 a.m. Mountain time. If you guys don't know, I'm in Calgary. And I just want them to be easy. I want them to be stuff that I can update you guys on. So whether it's lifted stuff, maybe we're going on a trip. I do still want it to be very genuine and very like helping you guys out, but also just showing you guys a little bit behind the scenes of Lifted. But doing 2 a week has just become way too much. Honestly, I just want to put my focus into other platforms. So TikTok was the one that really, really blew up for me. And I like TikTok. I'm really actually disappointed that it's being banned in the US because I just feel like TikTok is so much more authentic than any other platform. Yes, YouTube is authentic, but if you think about it, like YouTube, you still are picking, your thumbnails to grab people's attention, and you're still, trying to be like kind of clickbaity, which is like, if I'm being really honest, it's just really, really far from like my vibe. Like, I just don't like to do that. I feel like if you follow me, great. If you don't want to follow me or you don't click on my stuff, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I'm not trying to beg for followers. And if I'm being honest, I feel like YouTube has become that. Like, YouTube, just some more research that I'm doing on it and stuff, people are, changing their thumbnails every like 2 minutes just to get views. And like, that's great. But I genuinely don't have time for that. And I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to just like beg for people's attention because it's just not my thing. And I just want to be super genuine online and just like, and I like, who has time to do that? That's crazy. Like, people are changing their thumbnails. Like, I think they said that Mr. Beast changed his like up to like 90 times or something. And it was crazy. It was like the t-shirt would change or like whatever. And nobody has time for that. I guess he does, but like I do not. Yeah, so I just wanted to update you guys on like basically where I'm at with all the social media platforms. So if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, you should go follow me on TikTok. I do put all my form tips there. So anything like RDLs, anything. I've been really focused on glutes, if I'm being honest, just because I feel like a lot of girls are struggling to grow their glutes, but like a lot of girls are saying that it's like genetics and they can't because whatever, but like realistically they're just structuring their workouts in the worst way, so it doesn't work. And on Instagram, so I've got a couple different pages. My fitness page, I'm trying to put more form tips on there, but like they're the same as what they are on TikTok. However, with TikTok being banned, I'm trying to put all that content onto Instagram so that you guys still have like all the form tips. You guys still have, all the glute growing tips essentially. And then my Instagram, like my main Instagram, is just kind of my fuck around Instagram. Like, I put my photo shoots on there. I put like any sort of like outfits and stuff. A lot of times I'll put like the podcast stuff on there. It's just kind of me as a person. Like, everything that I'm doing goes onto my main Instagram. Then we have the Lifted Instagram. The Lifted Instagram is all about the clothing in the app. So if you guys haven't bought anything from Lifted, you should. No, the Lifted stuff is great. Like, I love designing all that. I love doing the whole clothing thing. And honestly, the app, I've been updating the app. If you guys were on the app when I first launched it, obviously there wasn't much on it. But now I've been updating it almost daily with just like new workouts, new programs, new recipes. And then there's also new meal plans. I know I didn't have the meal plans on there when we first started. But there's like weight loss meal plans, high carb, low carb, high protein. It's actually really good. There's a lot of good stuff on there. And I'm just trying to update that as much as I can. So I'm trying to get like even stretch routines or like pre-leg day work like routines and whatnot. Like, that has been like my main fucking focus lately is the app. So if you guys tried it out, I try it out again just because we've had crazy updates. Even like the whole platform has been updated. Like, there's a whole new like main screen and everything. If you guys want to check that out, I will put the link in the description. And then what else? Oh, the podcast page. So that's another thing I really want to focus on. So if you think about it, if we're doing 2 YouTube videos a week, then we're also filming a podcast. Like, it's kind of a lot to keep up with. And realistically, at some point, I'd like to get the podcast every single week, whereas right now we're doing it every second week. So the podcast is where I want to put, if anything, like most of my energy. So I'm trying to make sure that, I'm interviewing all my guests and like, I'm getting all of their questions, just everything sorted before their podcast. So that's another place that I'm putting a lot of my energy. Wow. Now that I talk about it, it feels like I'm doing like a million fucking things at once. And it makes sense to me now that I talk about it, that I don't want to do this like as much as we're doing it anymore. I love making YouTube videos. And I think that if we ever like traveled or anything, or if we had like, any sort of time off or just kind of like a break, I would definitely want to do like daily vlogs or like, come with us to wherever we're going. But for now, it's just like not very realistic, and it's not where we want to put our energy. So we're still going to do them. And if you guys want anything specific, let me know, or if you want any sort of updates. But I'm thinking that on Mondays when I do the vlogs and just, you know, posting on YouTube, I'm thinking that it will be either workouts or just sit down updates like this, or even just like try on hauls, because we do have a lot of new stuff coming for Lifted. And so I do want to show you guys like everything, like all the designs, all the material, how it looks on, and like that kind of stuff. So that's probably where the channel will be going, as well as just slowing down a little bit and putting my efforts into the other social media platforms. So if you don't follow me there, you should. But yeah, I just appreciate you guys being here and like, you know, following our little YouTube journey. Obviously, it's always going to change. I feel like I'm someone that I'm going to put my mental health before I put anything else. So if I do find that something's really draining, or I'm not putting enough energy into it, or whatever, or it's not as good as I think it is turning out to be, or, you know, whatever it may be, I'm going to slow down, and I'll also let you guys know, obviously, just like I'm doing right now, like that we're just going to slow down, or we're just going to change it a little bit or whatever, because I just appreciate you guys being here. And like, I also want you guys to know what you're getting out of the channel. So like, if you're subscribed and you're like, oh fuck, like I really wanted 2 vlogs a week, I don't know what to tell you. Hopefully 1 a week is good enough for you. If you're not subscribed, you should subscribe, because I will be giving, you know, all of the updates and whatever. But yeah, if there's anything that you guys want to see in the future, or anything that you're like, I really want you to do a video on that, let me know, just so that I can add it to the list. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on Monday.